Alright, so here we are back with the Mazun challenge. Um, it's been a while, but from what I recall, Seneca is actually changing to a stealth army with these Uni Guard. So they're just going to hang out for another turn and just recruit. Actually, when that gets up to 8, I might produce another army. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are just going to hang out. They'll be sneaky sneakers in a little bit. The Subjugate, actually, because they had siege weapons, I wanted them to sack that Mazun territory up in the north. I figured this will give time for the Senecas to recruit their units. I'll have you doing research. You are going to come as far down as you can. And we'll have the Luxas come and attack Eudemon. So what I'm thinking of doing is making Eudemon the capital. So the Sneakas are going to take out Hermosa, and then Yathrib will be taken out by the Subjugate, and Luxas are going to take out Eudemon. And once we have Eudemon as our capital, we'll have them attack Safar, and we'll just start pouring money into them to compensate for all the destruction we're going to do to their territories. But they're not really doing too well, so and the Mazun already lost Alexandria, so it's like the foothold we had over here is kind of lost. And I think I decided I was going to do missile attack rate. We're just going to start going down the military line because we can get a lot more done in the span. Like I wanted to get the Elder Shaman's Yurt, but it'll take 29 turns, whereas if I do this, we get 4 different technologies or 5 different technologies. So that's bonuses to movement speed, attack, replenishment rate, all for the price of just 1 research. All right, so I think we are done with our troops. We're gonna slowly shift all of our units, I think, up into this. Who are you? Not impressive. All right, everybody did a good job today. I don't think there's any diplomacy we're gonna do. Mazun don't have any women for us. I'm not really interested in. Yeah, you're rebellious, that's alright. Huns apparently we have relationships with. Oh, we can get a wife from them. Let me just do that. Oh, instead they want one of our women. Be that Khan's wife. Alright, Irene. We are going to see if we can. I guess not. Maybe they'll give us money. I don't think we really need money.
Let us have good wine. until we can talk no more.
And we can't exchange a wife for a wife. And we'll just do that. I don't have too many allies, so
Can you
I'll
not
do that for
spare one of your
400, yeah.
fast wits?
Alright. So, diplomacy. Do we still need... Yeah, we'll keep the money coming in for a little bit. Family tree's starting to get a little large. We have this guy needs a wife. Actually, let's see.
What an honor you do us.
These guys are rank 2, so it might be nice to have them as allies. Considering they're a horde faction, they're not going to take territory, so in a sense they should make our lives a bit easier by making friends with them. Kind of like you, but you're old. I'm getting old. Yeah, we'll take a sword. Young. No? How about her for a little bit of money? Alright. So hopefully that'll make our family a little bit happier, a little bit
Ready for battle.
bigger. And I think that's the end of this turn. Ah, guess not. One of our guys. Let's see. To increase his cunning. Inspire troops your religious influence. So do that. So we're starting kind of from scratch again, but this time, at the very least, all of our armies, we have one extra army than we would have had from the beginning, and our armies are relatively leveled now, so they have better production, money gathering, stronger troops. So even though the Mazun are going to start over from the beginning, we'll have much better armies, much better hordes. And if we can just pump money into the Mazun, I'm hoping that they can just build large armies and help us conquer. And with them as a tributary, I can leave one of my armies, in their cities to defend them, instead of, them gaining negative relations because I'm trying to defend them. And then I'll also gain line of sight of all their territory, which is a bit more, should I say, we'll have shared line of sight considering we're allies. Just doesn't make sense. You would think the military alliance would give you line of sight and free reign within their territory, but okay. Start with the troop movements. I think the Khan's Guard is just gonna attack these separatists here just for the hell of it. See if we can make a few bucks. Make a few pennies from this. Yeah, sure, Mazda could join us for that. Alright. take the money.
For the tribe!
And what is the fertility level? Oh, it's pretty garbage there. I wonder if actually... Oh yeah, that's a substantial amount of food, though I guess it doesn't really matter being that much of a surplus over. We'll just keep trying to level up our agents. Level up our agents and gain a little bit of intel on our surroundings. Well, that's not good that they took Alexandria.
Come, sit, share my fire. For the gods. What do you wish of me?
Heavy spears, but having this much artillery just I feel like is more of a hindrance to them than anything.
What do you want? All men have their weakness.
Alright, one more turn and we'll have that. Oh, all of our agents are doing a good job. Alright, let's get rid of these guys, I think. And take on these really expensive Uni Guard. Hopefully are worth it. Be interesting just to see how they work in battle with their stealth campaign mechanics. But I feel like for the sneaky sneakas, this is more in line with what kind of army they should have. And we're at 8, so that means we should be able to... Oh, I guess 10 is how much we need to make the next army. Alright, Sikor, you guys are going to continue your journey up north. And the Luxas, you guys are going to continue your journey towards the south. It's like the nice thing about having as many enemies as we do right now is that having two hordes in the same area doesn't really seem to change much. Or like our integrity is plus 18 a turn. Alright, Mazun, our...
The pleasures of my house.
Alright, you're done, you're done. Troop movements are done. And I believe I used all the agents. So once these guys have switched places, which should be at least 2 turns from now, we'll probably engage everyone. We'll probably take out all the Mazun territories and try to just leave them with Eudemon, with the Luxus protecting that Eudemon as the capital. Whoa, what are these? These guys look cool. Armored camel warriors? That's kind of a cool unit. Alright, so everything seems to be done. Let's see if we can do anything with the family. Alright, this guy seems like we can have you become a retainer. You become a retainer of Toramana. See if that works out. Right, which one? because the Silkor, I believe,
thirsty for battle.
would actually keep sacking this place.
For Betrayal.
Alright, we're going to change that. Instead of Toramana, you are going to be a retainer of a Victor, or however that's pronounced. And away we go. So, let's see. The Swabians. It's Subians? Wonder what we'll call this episode. Figuring we're gonna raise our ally, the ultimate betrayal. The ultimate betrayal of the Mazun challenges, making them a tributary state. But we'll share our incomes. They'll become a tributary and give us a little bit of their income per turn, and we'll just gift them a bunch of money. But I have to say, this game is quite a bit more difficult, I believe, than, say, like the Warhammer series. But there's a bit of fun in that challenge. Alright, things are looking good. I can get a little bit more growth. I like that. And you are just gonna... Guess there's nothing to fight there.
On the move, lads. Your next command?
Actually, I'm thinking might want to attack Alexandria. Let's see if we can get up. See if that gives us enough movement range. Alright, you will keep harassing Alexandria.
Come, sit, share my fire. Success, of course.
Good job, guys.
Gods, give me words.
Snake's got one more turn.
How can I help?
Luxus are continuing their journey. So recently I've been getting in an argument with a couple of Thai people on YouTube, which has actually been kind of fun for me, to be honest, because it's allowed me to practice my Thai a bit more than I'm usually able to. And it's kind of funny. The arguments we're having is about truth, I guess, about history. And the way I see it is, you can't really know what's happened in history. Like, we'll keep a record, but as they say, history is written by the victors. So I believe it's more so. What's more so important is the stories. Like, what do you learn from the stories that we record as history? Like, what are the lessons to be learned so you don't repeat the same mistakes, or it's viewing history almost as like it's mythology.
For battle. Ready
But the argument was with regards to like different perceptions, I guess, as to what true history is.
Thirsty for battle.
Whatever, we set in stone that what we say is history, but we truly don't know.
Ready for battle.
Um, I posted references as to
Thirsty for
where
battle.
my beliefs of like what history is like come from, and I'm actually waiting a response that I don't think I'll get for their references because it seems like people
Thirsty for battle.
are much more willing to criticize and just say something is wrong or misinformation, but they're they don't take the effort to actually refute or show their sources. But I kind of welcome the challenge. It would keep conversations and dialogue going, which in essence would help me practice my Thai. But we'll see how that goes. And there's also time can be spent much better in a lot of different ways.
For the gods.
Yeah, we seem to be spending the money that's coming in, so we'll keep taxes where they are. All right. It seems like we're getting closer to this ultimate betrayal. Ah, the ultimate betrayal. There we go. The ultimate betrayal of the Mazun. But it won't really be because we'll be working together still. And technically they'll be tributaries, but what kind of tributary gets paid by their overlord? And I'm for sure going to pay them a lot more than they're going to pay me. The Swabians. It's Subian. You see those geets over there? Uh-oh. Looks like battle's coming. Holy moly. I have no chance in this battle. Alright. So they have no cav. So the main thing we're going to have to avoid are those catapult shots. And they're surrounded by forest, which is kind of nice. Surrounded by forest and a hill. Right, catapults, you guys gotta stay out of the combat as much as possible. You guys can go hide over there.
The enemy has reinforcements.
You guys a heavy shot. A couple of flaming shots and a couple of whistling
The
shots.
enemy has been spotted.
55, so they're able to shoot me through the forest. Which I was hoping this would be a bit more of a barrier.
A tactical withdrawal may be wise.
Yeah, we can get rear shots on the general. There's their cav. Alright, so hopefully that helps a little bit.
The enemy has made an ambush!
Taking a decent chunk of damage on some of our units. It's a chieftain. It's a lot of spearmen. So we're going to try to drag them down here and then come around and take out their catapults. I am somewhat inclined to finish off their cav. Alright, that should be good enough. See if we can get out of the range of their cannons. I don't think so. Alright, let's see. Can you guys set up any... You can be a defensive line. Yeah, we've taken way too much damage with some of our guys.
We have revealed their concealed men!
Nope. Get away from those guys.
One of our units can no longer fire!
Alright, you need to get to safety. Yeah, a little bit disappointing. I don't know how that guy got there. Mostly out of ammo at this point. Okay. Oh, it's a new army. So we couldn't wipe out their onagers. And they're going to reform with these guys maybe? Or they're just remaking their line. Alright, you guys have a little bit of ammo left. We go heavy. You do whistling. You will do fire. As the range of our catapult is... right about there, so... So I think we're going to split the main force in half. Have half of them come around here and try to flank the catapults. The other half are going to distract all the spearmen. And then these guys are going to go with the half that are distracting the spearmen just to use up the rest of their ammo. But we're going to give everyone a little bit of a rest. Alright, so this guy can lower the fatigue. This seems to be the strongest units. So we're going to replenish this guy's fatigue. Yeah, if they leave them all secluded, that'd be kind of nice. So majority force. It's gonna be all right. Be nice to take out those onagers as well, but probably be much more difficult to do that. Yeah, it's fine with me. All right. Yeah, those are going to be difficult to get with all those spearmen around them, aside from that skirmisher. Oh, I left the general over there. Huh. All right, destroyed those guys. All right, at this point, I think we're gonna. Oh shoot! Actually, I don't want to do that just yet. No, come out. Kind of wanted to use up all my onager ammo. Okay, hang out back there. I'm gonna take you, and you.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ah, and more came. You make it? Yeah, you can. And I keep getting spooked by those hidden units. Alright. Alright, just spearmen. I think we could do this if we did this battle again with only and used up all of our ammo. I think these onagers were mainly what took out all of our troops. Guess this is what happens when you don't play the game for a week or two. Alright, can we do anything from the rear? This guy looks a little lost. Oh yeah, now they're regrouping. Cutting it a little close there. Alright. So that'll be everyone over here. You guys need to be shifted a little bit. Oh, is that a... no. Must have... Okay, that's probably one of the older ones. If I can destroy the skirmisher unit with Onager, I think I'd be content with that. Alright. So the goal is to use up all the ammo with the Onager and then to retreat everyone. I guess the Steppe Chief has a little bit of ammo. See if maybe we can use up his ammo. It's like all these guys got shields. I should have gone after him when he's out in the open. I'll start throwing stuff, unless you guys are.
Run, curse you! Our general is under attack! Forward! Move it!
Get off one more volley. Let's get out of there, General. Alright, use up all of our ammo, and we've lost a few guys, so... What is your range? Almost there. Alright, yeah, you're too small. For some reason... I wonder if we can group them up somehow. Alright, everyone's in the green except for the general. Let's see if we can do that. See if we can bunch them up somehow. No, the skirmishers aren't going to run. Alright, well, I'm going to run then. Might be dangerous if they start shooting me. That is widely inaccurate. And no one's really bunched up too much. These guys kind of are, but leaving the range. They're all desert spears. saw a unit over here that I think I'm gonna try to take out. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do at all. Oh man. Yeah, they're staying a little bit too well grouped together. I'm wondering if those were the units I saw. I thought there were units out here that were kind of by themselves. But I'm thinking it was those two guys now. Oh, if you can... I'm surprised they're confident considering they lost their general. Let's see. Yeah, well, we'll save it for the next battle, I think.
One of our units can no longer fire.
That's the signal.
As you wish. Nice, man.
You guys will do a rear guard. Yeah, hopefully with full ammo. We do have 4 onagers to worry about still, and there's skirmishers. But full ammo, they should be doable. Oh, there's more. No, you guys are gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out all of those. This is gonna be a little painful. At the very least, they left their onagers undefended. And it doesn't really say much for the AI. But 1 army versus 3, I'm not going to complain about the AI being stupid.
Beware. Our hidden units have been revealed.
Alright. You guys are going to have to take that guy out. Yeah, with If it's just spearmen we're dealing with, we can form a box and shoot them in the backs. Alright, that is everything. If nothing else shows up, I think we're going to retreat at this point. Yeah, that's just a little too dense and we don't have anything to shoot at them. Alright everyone. Yeah, decisive defeat. They're onagers. Some of them got quite a few kills. We didn't lose anyone. Yeah, we destroyed most of their artillery.
Retreat! Finding shelter!
Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. And this starting next turn should be the Great Betrayal. So I guess the name of this episode is going to have to be something different. And I'll probably decide by the time I post this on YouTube. Alright.